Good evening and welcome to spiritualism.live. When we travel within, we find peace. Sometimes we think we know what we should do or where we should be going, and we fight and we strive and we give of ourselves only to find it was fruitless. Or so it seemed. For in truth, nothing is ever fruitless. You will either win or you will learn. I've lost count of the number of times I've given thanks for not getting what I once thought I needed. A relationship, a job, an event to happen in a certain way. And when it hasn't unfolded that way and things have failed, I've cried and my heart has hurt. I've mourned the loss. And then I've grown stronger and relearned that I needed to trust my path to know that sometimes Spirit has a better plan. If I just remember to let go and trust. For in the end, what do we truly control? Other than ourselves, we control nothing. Everything we think we have can be taken away. 3 weeks ago, I lost my father. I lost the strongest, most amazing man I had ever known. And when I left my marriage, after 22 years, I thought I'd leapt without a net, free falling, blind faith. But I had a net all along. I had my daddy. He caught me. He held me when I cried and told me I'd always have a home here, in the house where my mother gave birth to me. Then one day he was gone. Now it would seem that I truly do have no safety net. But this is the great illusion of life, that death is the end. As a spiritualist, for me, death is not the end. So whilst I mourn for the loss of my father, I mourn only for myself, for having to watch my daddy pass over on a video chat, unable to hold his hand or to kiss him goodbye. This made the painful time so much worse, adding a serrated edge to the blade that was already cutting into my heart. But I know now that my father's spirit is happily reunited with my mother, who passed away in 2011. And since he passed over, I wake most mornings feeling that I've been talking all night. And for me, I have no doubt whose spirit I converse with in my dreams. In the midst of all the stress and difficulties we feel, whether it be bereavement, great joy, great pain, remember this: when we travel within, we find peace. To experience any emotion so intensely is life-affirming. When your relationships end, or you suffer any loss or hurt, and you drink too much, and you cry, and you lose sleep. But if we stop and we step outside of ourselves, just for a brief moment, we might just see the joy in our pain, that we were able to love so much, to love a person so much that we weep when they're gone. Because it truly is better to have loved than lost. But it's in the hurt that we endure that we grow. The very fires that burn us forge us. But always know that the water, the boiling water that softens the carrot, hardens the egg. But also remember that we can choose. We can choose to be neither. We can choose to be the coffee, to embrace the strength, to change the water. But however we choose to learn and grow, the choice is ours. The pain is ours, and we can choose to grow through it. Most of us cope in whatever way suits us at that given time. Hardening to the pain is a way of coping. Becoming soft and powerfully emotional is also a way of coping. Being brave enough to feel emotion is always powerful because it's wonderfully cathartic and far better than the alternative, which is suppressing your emotions. And eventually, hopefully, we change and we grow, reformed, the same but different, stronger, wiser, with more empathy for the suffering of others. But always remember that there is no one on this earth who is responsible for your happiness. We alone are the masters of that. And we may choose to give power over us to someone else. But we should always know that we can take that back. We can reclaim it for ourselves anytime we want. All we have to do is recognise our own power and the strength of our own spirit. I thought I had lost my safety net when I lost my father. But instead, I feel stronger. I feel his presence near me every day, guiding me. In grief, I went within, and there I found peace. But my journey of grief is by no means over. I know that there are more tears to come, and also lots of memories to recall, and all the more reasons for me to work harder to make my mother and father proud of me. Peace exists within us all, and usually it's in the last place we look, inside ourselves. At the beginning of this blog, I've included a video that I made that I filmed on the beach, and it's beautiful, and I hope that it's simple. You know, I'm not a photographer, but it's a simple video, but it's beautiful, and it hopefully will help you to meditate and to find some peace in your life if you're going through a bereavement or any kind of pain or stressful situation, just to help you to be still, to find your centre and to find peace. Peace and light to you, my friends. Namaste.